How are we, lads? Subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Attaboy! We're the Cowboys! Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Sunday Football Review for round 19 of the 2023 NRL season. And what a fantastic Sunday football that was. Gold Coast Titans up against the Dolphins from Super Stadium on the Gold Coast. It went to Golden Point, and the Dolphins get their second win over the Titans and now 2-0 over the Titans ever since they come into the NRL this season. And it was a Jermaine Asako penalty goal on the 85th minute of Golden Point halftime. And the Dolphins have beaten the Titans 23-21. And to help me review the game, I am joined by Rugby League YouTuber himself, Cody Games PlayStation. Cody, how are you, my friend?
I'm going well, very Nick. While still recovering from last night's defeat against the Dogs, what an amazing game we just witnessed. And good on the Dolphins for finally snapping their 4-game losing streak. What a way to end it.
Yeah, the Dolphins needed to turn it around eventually, and they finally did that today. It was a hell of a game. It really was.
Definitely.
It was a hell of a game. You know, Cody, I was prepared to say your game last night between South and Canterbury was game of the round, but I think this one just took the cake. So, what a game! Both teams played very well, but obviously we'll get into the review in just a moment. But first, if you guys are brand new to this YouTube channel, don't forget to like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. I would really appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel by the name of Cody Games PlayStation, make sure you go and check that YouTube channel out as well. And also hello to the live chat. We've got Devils_side, Jason Reader, Viking King, and Will in the live chat. I can see we've got about 15 people in the live chat at the moment. Hope you guys are all doing well on this Sunday evening. It is July 9th, 2023, 6:23 p.m. on a Sunday night. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, Cody, mate, what an entertaining game of football that we just witnessed here. Mate, the Titans, once again, they went out to a lead and they couldn't hold it once again.
Yeah. Typical Titans at home this time. It's like the 6th or 7th time they've choked in the second half this year. Couldn't believe it.
I've lost count, bro. They've had so many games this year where they've let it go. And obviously the big one was earlier this year about Suncorp Stadium there, where the Titans had 26-0 and got run down by the Dolphins in what is now the equal biggest comeback in NRL history. So, really disappointing from the Titans to, lead by 8, and then the Dolphins get back in it, and the Titans just could not finish them off. Now, the Gold Coast were pretty lucky to even have this game go to Golden Point because the Asako obviously kicked that field goal, and then the Titans got a field goal where it was ricocheted off the Dolphins and it went over. So they were pretty lucky to even be in the game, to be fair.
Yeah, that was very lucky for the Titans field goal. Didn't expect it. I thought it would just go to the left and miss.
Yeah. Another loss for the Titans. Yeah, look, I know they're like 9th or 10th on the ladder. I'm going to have a look in a moment. And they are in contention for finals footy. But if you have a look at the Titans' run home, it is very difficult. They are 7-9. And that loss tonight this afternoon, that's a big loss.
Yeah, definitely was. And they got a very tough home run, despite they got many games at Seabus coming up.
Well, look, I know it's hard to look ahead, but if you have a look at the Titans' run home, They play the Eels next week. They play the Roosters the week after. Then they play the Cowboys, the Warriors, the Sharks, the Panthers, the Storm, and the Bulldogs. So realistically, there's probably only 2 wins, maybe 3 wins out of that. And that's a really tough run. I mean, I can't see the Titans beating the Eels, Cowboys, Warriors, Sharks, Panthers, Storm. I can't see it. I can see them beating the Bulldogs. I can see them maybe beating the Roosters. But fuck, man, they got a tough run home, the Titans.
Yes, too early to call, but it'll be a miracle if they pull it out at least with 5 wins.
Yeah, look, I'm prepared to go on record and say that the Gold Coast won't play finals. Their run home is too difficult. Like, I can't see them beating Penrith or Melbourne. Like, there's just no way. Can't see
No,
them beating the Cowboys or the Eels either. So,
no.
but realistically, that game against Parramatta on next Sunday night, that's almost must win for the Gold Coast.
It definitely is. Otherwise, they'll fall down further and further
Yeah,
down the ladder.
especially with the Dolphins now pretty much level with them on points. The only thing separating them is the for and against. I think the Titans one's a bit better. So, all right, let's get into the game, Cody, shall we? And early on it was fairly back and forth. Both teams' attack was very, very, very dangerous early on. But the first try of the game come on that left-hand side, and Connolly Lamelu, I think it was a short ball it might have been Sean O'Sullivan from memory, gives it on to Connolly Lemu, who scores the first try in the left edge second row. Good start for the Dolphins with Lemu, and he also did the worm as well for try July.
Yep, that was a great start there from the Dolphins.
Connolly Lemu just seems to be getting better and better as a player as well, and I think he's really found his position there in the second row. So good on Lemu. First try of the match. Dolphins 6-0 early on. And then the Dolphins hit back. There was a very, very... Now, actually, no, before that, there was a no try to Khan Pereira before that. I thought it was a bit of a tough call, to be honest with you, bro. They reckon there was a shove on Masako. I reckon that was a really tough call.
Yeah, it definitely was. Seems like it was only a little push. It wasn't really forced into Osaka. So I think that they've a tough one to call for that one.
Yeah, that was a tough call. Tough no try. Anyway, it didn't really make any difference because a couple minutes later, Khan Pereira makes a break down the sideline, burns Osako, kicks it over Nicarima. They clash into each other. Kieran Foran picks up the ball and scores for the Titans. Very nice try there from the Titans.
Yes, after that no try call, tough one. The Titans bounced back and they're on the board.
Level at 6-all after 28 minutes. And then there was a knock on from the Dolphins. And then off the scrum, the Gold Coast go to the right-hand side from Tanner Boyd over to Foran. Foran throws it over the top. And Philip Sami scores on the right wing. Really bad defense from Tessie New. Don't know what he was doing there. But Sami scores, Cody, and the Gold Coast are in front for the first time.
Yeah, looked like the Titans were going to do the same thing as always, lead at whatever points, and then they'll collapse in the second half. I saw that coming a mile away, but it was a great try from Philip Sami.
Yep, Titans go to 12-6 in front, and then the Dolphins were challenging something. I think Jared Walsh went over a referee and challenged because the captain, Jesse Bromwich, was off on the bench, and the challenge was really dumb from Jared Wallace. I thought it was a really stupid challenge, and they lost it. And Tanner Boyd takes the 2, mate, and the Gold Coast go in 14-6 at halftime.
Yeah, that was a stupid captain's challenge, and gave the Titans an advantage to go for the 2.
I think the Gold Coast deserved the 14-6 lead at halftime. I honestly do believe they deserved the halftime lead, so good on them. Second half begins, and the Dolphins start well through Jared Wallace, former Titan himself, crashes over against his old team at Seabus. Jared Wallace, brilliant try.
Yeah, Dolphins were back in it, And a great try from Wallace. He always loves to score a try, as they said on commentary.
Yeah, Wallace Wednesdays gets over. So 14-12 Titans. And then the Dolphins go down that right-hand side and the space just opened up for Kenny Bromwich and he went over and scored in the corner. Hell of a try from Kenny Bromwich.
Yes, three players in the back line couldn't stop him. Can't touch. Kenneth Bromwich goes over right near the corner. Great
Yeah.
try.
And then
All the
there was,
second rollers are scoring.
yeah, up the back rowers. I love them. I love when they score. So, yeah, what are we? 16-14 Dolphins. Asako missed a kick. And then, bro, Asako in the corner. And then he grabs the corner pose and he's pretending to play cricket, which was entertaining
Yeah,
as. But
yeah,
Asako,
that was,
he's having a good season, isn't he?
yeah. He's arguably playing his very best season since he started his NRL career. That post victory was very funny. I thought he was like playing golf or swinging a driver or something.
Yeah, golf or cricket. I can't. I have no idea which one it was, but very
Hard to
entertaining.
tell.
Asako missed a kick, so he's missed 2 kicks in a row here. It's 4 tries to 2, but it's only a 6-point lead for the Dolphins. The
Yeah,
Dolphins go 20-14 in front, and then just when you think the Gold Coast are dead and buried, mate, down the left-hand side, Brian Kelly getting on the outside of Valence Taware, and Brian Kelly scoring out wide. I must admit, Brian Kelly was all over Taware today. Kelly was outstanding.
yes, he was. Not a great try. Wasn't expecting the Titans because thought they would just ultimately collapse like they've done in previous encounters, but they're back in it and we're leveled at 20 all.
Yeah, 20 all, and both teams were starting to think about a field goal in that final 10. I thought Tanner Boyd was going to have an early crack around the 72nd minute, but instead they put up a bomb, and then the Dolphins had a opportunity to go for a field goal in the 74th minute, and Jermaine Asako, who's a field goal specialist, he sets one up and he kicks the field goal for the Dolphins. They go in front 21-20, and a big moment
Oh,
of the
there we go.
game, Cody.
Yep.
The field goal from Asako,
Oh,
a big moment of the game, my friend.
yeah. Oh, sorry. My network cut out. Just then.
Oh, that's all right, bro. All good. Yeah, bro.
But
Mate, that was a huge field goal from Asako to put him in front.
yeah, that was a great field goal from Jermaine.
Absolutely, it was. So, Dolphins go up 21-20, and then the Titans go short kickoff, Cody. Philip Sami knocks the ball on. I honestly thought that was it right there for the Titans.
Yep. Well, it would have been game over by then. So
Well,
many
we all,
mistakes.
yeah, yeah, we all thought it was game over, but as they say in rugby league, Cody, it's never over till the fat lady sings. And in the 78th minute, or I think it was actually, no, I think it was about a minute ago, Tanner Boyd has a shot at field goal, and it's charged down by a Dolphins player, ricochets off a Dolphin, and the fucking field goal goes over from Tanner Boyd. What a flukish field goal.
Yeah, that was definitely a fluke.
You don't
Very
expect
unexpected.
it,
Very
you don't,
unexpected.
you don't expect it to ricochet off the opposition and for it to still go over. It was pretty remarkable.
Yeah, very rare. I don't think I've never seen anything like that before.
I've seen it a few times in the past, but it doesn't happen all that often.
No, very rarely it happens.
Yeah. So we go to 21 all, and we end up in Golden Point, and Golden Point begins, Cody, and well, we had a bit of chaos here, didn't we? So they put up a bomb, the Dolphins, and then unfortunately, Asako tackled Khan Pereira in the air, which led to a Gold Coast penalty. And I thought they were going to be in position, maybe 30 out, get a good crack at a field goal here. But on tackle 5, they only got to the 40-meter line. So no field goal there. I feel like they wasted that set. They wasted it, bro.
Yeah, they definitely did. I mean, they were coming back and they just wasted that set. Or they could have just gone for a 2-pointer before going for the kick.
Yeah, I think going for the 2-pointer and going points a big risk unless it's last play. But yeah, anyway, Dolphins get down the other end. That they have an opportunity for a field goal. Sacco has a shot at field goal, and he actually misses the field goal, bro. And Aaron Clark, I believe, was the player who was offside. And penalty Dolphins. Sacco wins the game.
Yes, that was really stupid from the Titans to go offside, but that's what cost them the game, and Dolphins
Yeah.
win.
If you're under that much pressure and the Dolphins are in a good position for a field goal, would you rather concede the field goal and take it, or would you rather concede the penalty? I think you'd rather concede the field goal, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I agree. Could see the field goal.
Yeah. So anyway, Aaron Clark's offside. Penalty goes to the Dolphins right on the 85th minute. Osako kicks the penalty goal straight over, and the Dolphins win 23-21. Massive win for the Dolphins, Cody. Massive win.
Yeah, no doubt. Dolphins deserve the win. Very tough run they had for the past couple of weeks, but good on the fins up. Good on them winning.
Fins up, yeah. Yeah, no, big win. Big win for the big win for the Dolphins. That was a huge win. Now the Titans are in trouble for me. They got a tough run home, man. And this loss, it's got to take a lot out of them. I know they had a few out for Origin, the Titans, and so did the Dolphins, but that's a big loss for the Titans, man.
Yeah, it was. Even without their origin stars, Titans did still play very well, although they should have been a lot more better in the second half.
Yeah, they had their frigging chances to win as well, the Titans. They just could not put them away. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's rugby league. That's football for you. That's how
Yep.
it goes. That's just how it goes. Let's talk about some of the standout players from the contest, and there was quite a few for both sides. It really was.
Yeah.
For the Dolphins, gee, they had some standout players. I thought Sean O'Sullivan at halfback was outstanding. I thought Asako had a great game on the wing. Kenny Bromwich in the back row. Lemu was outstanding in the back row. I thought Mark Nichols, the GOAT, had a good game. Jared Walsh at the bench was absolutely outstanding. What do you make of the Dolphins players?
I definitely think all of them give a rap. I think all of them, especially Sean O'Sullivan. I think he's been the missing key player that they've missed for the past couple of weeks since his return.
Yeah, especially the last few months when he's been out injured
Yeah,
and whatnot.
yeah,
Yeah,
out with a serious pec injury, but
he's come back
let's
good.
see where they go from here.
Now, as for the Titans, bro, I thought Jaden Campbell was outstanding. I thought he was probably one of the best players on the field tonight. I thought Brian Kelly was terrific. I thought Foran and Boyd both played really well. I thought, Aaron Clark and Chris Randall did a pretty good job as well. Not bad at all. But in the end, the Dolphins,
Fins
beat the
up.
Titans. They beat them again. This is like, if you go back to the very first game, it was very memorable where the Titans led 26-0 and got run down by the Dolphins. And the second encounter that they play ends up going to Golden Point, and the Dolphins get another win over them. So Dolphins 2-0 over the Titans.
Yep, both occasions, but by 2 points.
Who's your player of the game from the match, bro? Who's your man of the match?
It is really tough to call, but I've got to give it to Sean O'Sullivan. Outstanding performance from him today.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think Ron O'Sullivan deserves the player of the game. I thought his kicking game was outstanding. thought the way he led the Dolphins back in the game with his game management was outstanding as well. If I had to pick a second best player on the ground, I'd probably go with Jaden Campbell. I thought he was great. And number 3, I'd probably go with Jared Wallace. So they're probably the 3 best for me. Wallace, Campbell, and O'Sullivan.
Yep, definitely agree.
Yeah. All right, Cody, mate, that's going to wrap up the Sunday football review for round 19 of the NRL. Titans v Dolphins. Dolphins winning Golden Point. Mate, thanks for coming on for the review, bro. And I will see you on Saturday at Brookie for Manly Cowboys.
Yeah, no worries, Nick. I will see you on Saturday at some point, but before we get to the ground, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll have to meet somewhere and go from there. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching the Sunday Football Review. If you guys enjoyed the review, don't forget to like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. Have a phenomenal Sunday night, and we will see you guys in the next one. And yeah, what happened, Titans?
Yeah, what happened? Fins up!